So why don't we just take a few minutes and share some insight into how to make sure that you protect your investments?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, there's multiple ways, but thanks for bringing up the topic. I think it's one of the most important things that a person can do in their lifetime. These things do need to happen in your lifetime. They can't happen after you're dead.
Fair enough.
It's such a touchy topic because nobody likes to think about death. And if they do, it's so fleeting. Even with my estate planning practice, with that whole department, people are all gung-ho when they come in, and then when they start getting asked these very difficult questions, they get hesitant. Some people even just start just crying there and don't want to think about it, especially if they're in their elderly years.
Sure.
But this is one of the most important things you can do for yourself, and more importantly, for your family. When you can set up whatever assets you've acquired, and it doesn't even have to be a house, condo, co-op. It can be anything. It can be an insurance policy, even what's happening with your pensions, what's happening with your bank accounts, investment accounts, retirement accounts.
Right.
So many people don't even put something as simple as a beneficiary on their account, and now you pass away, that money is just sitting there. Your beneficiaries may not even know you had those accounts because this is not a round table, dinner table discussion.
Sure.
And, that's really been my focus with podcasts, with social media, with so many outlets. So that's why thank you so much for bringing this up, is we need more information out there on this. We need more education to our communities. We're in the game of real estate. You close on a house, you should immediately start thinking about, do I have a will? Does it need to be updated? Do I have a trust? Do I want to put this property in a trust? Do I have children? What happens if a mother and father pass away and the kids are all underage? They're under 18 years old. Who's going to take care of them, number one? Number two, how are they going to inherit these assets? They can't legally do that until they're of age. So, these are things that when you bring up topics like this and you speak on these types of scenarios, usually they're eye-openers for people and they realize, I should go have a conversation and get this done.
Human nature is, we feel like we're going to live forever. But, when we're honest with ourselves, that's not the case. And you've got to. So let's talk to the individual that says, I don't have any of this stuff in place. Or I'm not sure if I have what I need in place.
Right.
What does that person need to do right now?
Think about what they have. Think about their life changes. If they've ever had any estate planning documents, when was it from and what has changed in their life since? And if they have none, then call, ask questions, even research, get more information on these topics. And if you have any asset at all, you should have a conversation with me, with an attorney, with me, about your estate planning and find out what works best, even if it's not a will or a trust and it's something as simple as a healthcare proxy. Right. Have somebody in place that can have a discussion with a doctor when you can't answer a question, but you're still alive, but you just can't either respond verbally or you're incapacitated essentially. And we don't know if that, I'm not a doctor at all, well, doctor of law, but I'm not a medical doctor. And, there may be an opportunity for them to come back and regain a reasonably enjoyable life. So what do you want? How do you want that to be described on your behalf in your most trying time when you can't make that verbal to whoever your medical professional is?
Yeah, and while it's hard to think about, it really is a gift that you can give your family members to lay out what your wishes are, as well as make them aware of what is available to them, right? Because a lot of times, God forbid, something does happen, everyone's scrambling, and among all the emotions that are involved, now there's the business end of it, and it's a way for you to make sure that your loved ones do not get overwhelmed in that time,
families fall
beyond
apart.
what they can.
Yeah,
right?
Families fall apart. I mean, I don't know your age. You look like you're probably around my age. Our families really didn't talk about anything emotional, let alone anything, relatively financially important or anything like that.
We grew up in
conversations like this.
You fell down, rub some dirt on it.
Yeah. Listen to me or catch a whooping.